In my seemingly never-ending quest to find out more and more about professional cyclists, today I want to find out what's the longest bike ride you've ever done, what was it for, why were you doing it, and what were you thinking? Come on, let's go and find out. What's the longest ride you've ever done?
Milan San-Remo, innit?
Yeah, what's that, 300k, isn't it?
Yeah, with neutral, it went to about 310 one year. I think when I won it, it was like, and then we rode to the hotel.
Afterwards?
So, yeah, well, it's only 5k away, so about 300.
Still.
Probably that's the longest one I've done.
Yeah.
Every bit counts. Right, Adam, what's the longest bike ride you've ever done?
349k, Manchester to Surrey.
That was last year, wasn't it?
It was, mate,
yeah, I
yeah.
remember seeing you doing that and thinking, a bit crazy. Why did you do that?
Well, we live in Manchester and I've got some family down in Surrey. Yeah. And I always said I wanted to do it, so one day I was like, right, here we go, let's do it. And it was good actually, just on my own, cruising along, 32 average.
That's all right, and it must have had a tailwind.
No.
No?
No
Headwind all the way.
No, it was like a little bit of both. a bit of both wind.
I would say, I think it was 7 or 7.5 hours. Nothing stupid. Some guys at 8, 9 hours. I think Richie did something like 400 Ks. I'm not that silly. I'm a little bit more sane, I think, than someone like him. But yeah, I think 7, 7.5.
Yeah. What was that? Just a training ride, or well, you can't be training.
Yeah, training.
Really?
Yeah, it was all by myself. Dark period of my life. But yeah, it was solo.
Blimey.
I think about 260. Are we talking about one day? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
260, 270 kilometers. I think.
Was that a race or training?
I think I've since done it in a race, but at the time it was just a trip across France with my brother.
Oh, nice.
A bit on holiday, going between two places we were staying.
Excellent. Well, beats getting a plane, doesn't it? Sitting around in an airport.
Sure does.
What's the longest bike ride you've ever been on, other than the Tour?
In non-race conditions?
Yeah. Or in a race, actually.
I don't know. It's probably, racing would be a stage of the 2010 Giro. Training? I don't really do long training rides because it's just, I think it's archaic, it's just,
Quality, not quantity.
yeah, exactly, yeah. And in Andorra now I don't get any kilometres at all. So I generally average about 23k an hour. It's like the kilometres gone out the window, but yeah, 6.5 hours is my max in training, absolute max.
Oh mate, it was last year I reckon it was October. I went with a couple of mates from Vienna to Budapest. So it was about 326 with a couple of pints.
Oh, just a couple, I'm sure.
I don't actually. I think probably it was the stage of Tour of Poland, and it was like with the neutral and everything, 250, 260, something like that.
Right, this one you
That
might...
was kilometers. I don't know. Hours-wise, probably like when I was a junior, I did something like 8 hours once.
Did you get lost?
No, it just took longer than we expected.
I'll probably have to say Milan San-Remo. I'm not one to get out at home and try and break any records.
Yeah. It's funny you say that. Cav was exactly the same. Longest race he's ever done, well, longest ride he's ever done.
Yeah.
So.
I did the Seattle to Portland ride with my dad a couple years back, and that's 215 miles, something like that. So 300 something K.
Yeah. What were you thinking at the time? Just you wanted to get to the end, have a beer with your dad, or?
Oh yeah, it was mostly enjoyable because we weren't racing, just riding along, and my cousin came as well, so it was a blast. But by hour 15 or so, I think we were pretty ready for a beer.
Yeah.
260 kilometers. Well, training ride or race.
Well, either.
Yeah, I guess 260 something kilometers on the Isle of Man.
Yeah.
About 7.5 hours. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
The Isle of Man's brutal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about longest bike ride, but that's the longest walk I've ever done. I think I parked the car around here somewhere. Right, let me know, what's your longest bike ride you've ever done? Down there in the comment section, get involved. And while you're at it, give us a like, a share, a thumbs up. And also remember to check out the GCN shop at shop.globalcyclingnetwork.com. We've got loads of stuff for you to check out over there. And now for 2 more great videos, how about clicking just down here and just down here. I'm going to carry on walking down this road. Ever so long.